Amber Thompson makes the bonus free throw. And she gets a rest from 7 minutes as she's played. And now, ladies and gents, I think as Begitsa goes to the basket, and another foul called. 6 fouls in the game in 6 minutes. That's something that the coaches have to keep an eye on. And welcome to you all. You should be able to see us and hear us now. So welcome to NBL1 Ladies Division. What a find by, into the game straight away comes Tiona. Great finish. Oh, and Bristol throw it away. So if you have just joined us, or if we've just joined you, welcome to Loddon Valley. Welcome to Women's NBL1. Good battles so far between these two teams. 5 points separated them last time. It won't be much more here. Lisk just... oh, beautiful, smooth move inside to her right hand. Hooks it over. Really efficient. Rockets staying in their man-to-man. Good. Begitsa on a drive. She misses. Lots of contact on it. Good one-on-ones. Jepson with a long shot. That was a bit too much mustard on that one. And there's another pass ahead. Oh, somehow, oh, finger in the eye, we've got that one. Yeah, nasty one for accidentally got a finger straight in her eye. Very, very painful straight away. I was just saying that the Rockets had managed to get themselves off and running, and they're just in transition and got them a 1 point lead with 2.5 to go. Both teams will go now to their benches and take a little time now as Lindsay will have the therapist taking a look at her, look after her. And good news for the Rockets here as Lindsay's back to her feet with a really painful eye, I'm suggesting. That, ladies and gentlemen, is why you have to have your nails close and short in our game. And we're just pleased for Lindsay to be able to stay within the game. She'll go off and get treatment. And Elliot Ando will come back in for her. So good to see 30 of you joining us on the stream. Lovely and warm inside here. Lisk and the offensive foul called as and there's a little bit of noise from the audience. So we'll have to keep an eye on that one. That's just spiced things up a little bit. Jepson, nice look. And a good finish, good pass, good finish. Tiona controls the offense. Ball screen from Lisk. Tiona attacks. Goes straight up and makes a layup. What a great move by the young 18-year-old guard. And Rockets go back, and it looks like they're in 3-2 zone. They are indeed. And first shot goes up. Good rebound by McKay. Comes back to her left hand. Nice little possession that for Rockets. They maintain that 1-point lead. Elliott, reverse it to Tiona. Tiona looks to attack again. Doesn't quite get it. Chrissy throws it inside, 5 seconds on the shot clock as she steps up and under. And into the game comes Santi for Safi. A minute 20 to go. Santi, one of the leading rebounders. I think Coach Luca was saying the 3 players on the floor for Rockets, in fact, numbered 11, 12, and 13, numerically, that's helpful, are 3 in the top 6 rebounders in the league at the moment, as Chloe comes in and bangs a 3, puts Flyers up 2. Ando goes inside, twists and turns, steps up. What a beautiful move by Elia. Oh, hello, Mark. Nice to have you as well. Nice to have comms too. We need comms in this game. We need comms for our fantastic sport. Hopefully it's loud and clear. Always with Ralston and the team. Always high quality product. Aurier straight to the middle, kicks it out. Uianya, too much on that one. As the Rockets keep running, Lisk trying to get to the rim. Nice pass inside, fumble by Santi. She kicks it inside to Lisk. What a nice move, pass by Santi Mooney. Great finish inside by Lisk, who puts Rockets up by 2. The zone for Rockets. They're going to have to find shooters. Aurier, skip to Danvers. And plenty of frustration at the moment. 6.4 seconds to go. That's Lisk, and picked up an offensive foul 3 possessions ago. That's Elliot Ando with an offensive foul on that one. Rockets in the penalty. So Veronica will shoot a pair with 6.4 to go. Flyers with only 2 fouls in the quarter. Rim just drops out. After this game as well, you've got Division 1 men action. Rockets against Essex. Veronica rattles that one in. 6 seconds to go. And yeah, nice pass. That's a great offense. Good call by Coach Luque. Gets the buzzer beater. Chrissy makes the first shot, her first shot of the quarter and of the game. And a really nice balanced assist from the Rockets there in their transition offense. Coach Luque clarifying stuff with Coach Sanchez, taking a little bit of a moment to get the troops ready. Some really, really good basketball being played by both teams. Coaches changing offenses, changing defenses, using their whole team, using benches. Some really high caliber basketball talent on show here, especially for a lot of the younger ladies that are managing to jump on YouTube or watching this at a later time. You can start to see good transition offense, outside hand, left hand finishing. You're seeing good ball handling, passing, different change-ups of defense, playing players in different ways, giving players more distance, less distance. Very interesting game, as basketball always is, but particularly here. Good shots as we got the little replays in that first half of both teams. Some of the action that you've got. I've got some stats in front of me, so let's give you some of the standouts of Begits has 5 points in her 5 minutes. Pretty good return for that one. Christina Lopez still not playing at the moment. Stella has 3. Hannah Wallace has a singles free throw. Chloe came in for 3 minutes and 3 points. Kim King for 2 points. Mara Makizotti has 2. And then Veronica has 3 points and a couple of rebounds and probably another 4 or 5 that she nearly got as well. And for the Rockets, it's Lisk with 6, Elia Parfayanda with 4, and then you've got the gang on 2s and 3s, which is Safi Jarju, Chrissy Karpova with 2, Tiona McKay with 2, Lindsay Cleary with 2, and Amber Thompson with 3. So real production across all the players that have gone into the game. And really, really good to see this game as a great advert for the league as we start with ball screen and wing 3 comes out. Safi grabs it. 10 seconds there because it was an air ball. Good find inside. Oh, what a pass by Lisk. Santi on it. Lisk gets her own rebound. Santi gets it. Great rebounding for the Rockets. Foul and what a great energy, especially by Lisk and Santi Mooney. Terrific to see. Great energy all over the boards, and guess what? First sub off the bench within 24 seconds is Mara. Nice to be able to do that if you're Coach Oki. So we missed a single rebound or 2, so we'll bring in our 6'4" international. Yeah, you can see it. Santi drops the first one in. These rims at Loddon, very, very friendly if you get it on the front of that rim. Oof. Little correction from Santiam. Swishes it almost around every part of the rim. Here comes Aurier to Danvers. Nice offense by Aurier. Skips it up, skips around the defense and lays it up. Nice pass in transition. Safi. Some really nice offense by the Rockets at the moment as they go deep 3 for that one that doesn't drop, but some really nice ideas Coach Luque's put in. Another sub coming in. We're going to see Hannah Wallace back in the game. Mara with that high post action. Great passer from there. I think she had something like 7. I think it was something like 7 assists against their win against Thames Valley. In comes Hannah. Out goes Chloe. And Lisk on Mara. That's a cracking matchup to watch. Is Stella. Mara, it's tough to go past Lisk. It skips it across. Jepson, that's a good looking shot as well. Layla Jepson, high caliber wing, scorer, handle the ball, shoot, defend, great addition. We're going to see Kim King coming into the game. Santi scoops inside. Nothing called. Goes again. Nothing on that one. Good cut actions. Oh, Hannah. Here's the one-on-one again for Mara. That's a great looking finish. And Coach Luque will stop that little run. A quick timeout. And Coach Luque is going to say, against Mara, if she's going to dribble it, I think we can get a hand to it. Very tall player, ball takes a long time to reach the floor, so can we go and get a touch on it? So just keep an eye on that, because Coach Oki brought Mara straight in, threw her the ball at the high post 2 or 3 times, back to back to back. Good things happened. So keep an eye on that. I think it's a great defense to have Lisk on her. So watch the Rockets number 13. There's Akila Lisk, who's a top-level athlete. I can hear Christina Begitza, who's imploring her teammates to be less static, more cuts, more movement, she's saying. Come on, we're too static. They trail by 1. Safe to say, a game that neither teams have really got into their rhythm yet. And I can, right in front of me, referee just talking to the players. I think about, be careful not to travel. I think I picked that up, but I might be wrong. Anyway, back to the action. Great pictures here at Loddon. As Santi Mooney has the ball in her hand, becoming more and more involved. And that's the little twist action that Luque likes. Trying to throw it into Santi, goes to Safi. She's got the high post action. 3-2, Lisk for 3, and why not? Safi's going to get after it, saves it. Some great possessions. This is one that Karpova will make. And I'd like you all to thank me for that bit of knowledge. Here we go. Paul Brewerton, come on Rockets, and the Lemon Girl 01 says, come on Rockets. Those are the ones for you young ladies out there at your... Aurier just gets semi-clotheslined, passes it out to the wing. But those are the ones you saw Chrissy Karpova. They're called must-makes. And into the game. For Santi Mooney comes Chiara Di Stefano. Little urban fact about Chiara I'll give you at the next break of play. Anyone guesses it, I'll give you £1. You won't guess it because I'm the only one that knows it. Good skip pass. There's Mara at that high post action again. Skip to the wing. Kim gets the 3 from it. Oh, what a great rebound. Oh, behind her head. Rockets guards certainly look a lot more composed, he says. And then they turn it off, turn it over. They were looking more composed. Aurier misses the layup, kicks her own rebound back out. Layla looking for the one-on-one. Kim going one-on-one. Kicks it to the corner. What a save by Aurier. Lisk defending well, and that's a real bucket from nothing for the Flyers. Credit to them for staying with it. The play had broken. Aurier just makes something happen, finds Mara underneath, and she gets a deuce. Oh, what a pass. What a pass by Jarju. Lisk finishes it at the table. Rockets threatening to get a bit of a lead. Coach Oki in front of me goes straight back with Begitza. And Di Stefano gets a hand on that one and breaks it up, and it's another good transition pass. Tiona goes through. So just as I was saying that, Di Stefano, number 10, was the first international academy player to move over and go to the John Baresi Academy in South Reading. First international. A few moons ago now, but I won't tell you how many. Never ask a lady her age. And she just finds Amber Thompson. 10 seconds on the shot clock. I have to say, Tiona McKay is doing some. Guess what? Lisk gets another one and one. And Lisk started the quarter on 6. I think she's got 4 more. She must be on double figures with 5 minutes to go. Becoming a really important part of this Rockets family. As Bristol come back with Begitza into the game, and Lisk drops a free throw in, extends the lead. Hannah on the wing. One-on-one defense has got to be good by the Rockets. Flyers have, and some really nice offense. And defended well. And I would say after the first minute, the Rockets guards have done a really good job finding the inside. Timeout called by the Flyers as they go down by 9. So what are you seeing? There are 54 of you out there, all with a different view to me. I've got a pretty good one, mind you. And we'll give you some updated stats at the half as well. What are the things that you're seeing? What would you like us to talk about? Anything that you like to see? I can tell you now, Safi Jarju's become a really, really good player for this Rockets team, really helping out in a lot of the different areas. Offense, defense, players that can just make things happen and do the right things. You just seen Amber Thompson come in, really nice pass. Coach Oki now with his 2nd timeout, I believe it is, as I look up there. The 2 green dots tells us that that's the last timeout for the Flyers, and they've got 5 minutes to go in this quarter. So really good time for Coach Luque to try and do something a bit different. No timeouts left for the Flyers now. They've got to go 5 minutes without being able to make any changes. So I said before, I thought this game was an opportunity for the Rockets if they kept defending as they were. Keeping the Flyers to 25 points in the first 15 minutes is one heck of a task. So congratulations to the coaches and the team that have worked very, very diligently defensively. So there's a live stream feed coming at you with YouTube as well. And thank you to everyone that makes that happen across the networks, from National Basketball League to the Rockets team here, to all the providers of the internet as well, which is always the bane of everyone's existence. So if you are an internet provider, I reckon you could probably sponsor the entire British Basketball NBL League and we'd all be very happy. So there you go. Here we go, Rockets out there. As I said, 1-2-1-1 zone press. Mara controls it. And Safi out of bounds. Mara very difficult to stop. Down to 10 seconds in the shot clock. Rockets are defended well. Begitza. Good finish by Begitza. She's, as I said to you, she was in one of the last timeouts, forcing her teammates. And what's happened straight away is guard mistake on Bristol, just up the defense. The 2 young guards for the Rockets playing, Amber Thompson and Tiona McKay, and she just got leveled. Lisk, nice pass. De Stefano doesn't get it. In goes. And somehow we've established that that was kicked by the Rockets. And the ball goes to the Flyers, and they're going to have their 6th point in a row on little mistakes. They've got to get their balance back. A good timeout there by Coach Luque, and a great timeout earlier on by Coach Oki. Flyers came out with a bit between their teeth and completely changed the complexion of the game. And for those of you newer to the game, and maybe you haven't seen as many of the timeout, which is not as available in other sports, and it's starting to happen, and you're starting to see coaches able to have quick timeouts, completely change their team, change the direction, change the attitude of the team, change the moment, and has some real potential to get you back into a run. We were talking less than 30 seconds ago as Rockets time out to balance themselves out. But as we were just talking about how Rockets were slightly running away with that, got a 9-point lead. Change of tempo by the Flyers. We're back at 3. I felt it was going to be no more than 5 points would separate this team. I can't imagine. The 50 of you watching, and probably 50 odd in here as well. There's enough people to have their own minds, make their own thoughts up, but absolutely simply a real cracker of a game to be a part of. Into the game for the first time is young Charlotte Devereaux. Chrissy handles the ball. Out of bounds. And the referee changed it. The referee just changed the call. And Coach Luque is not happy with this last couple of minutes. Straight out the timeout and turned over. And Danvers, oh, good rebound by Elliott, who just gives it straight back to Kim King. And then again gives it back. And no call there either. And there's a 3 going up. And Chrissy's going to get after it. Devereaux comes in, just throws that one away. Elia comes out, in comes Lisk. Lisk gave this team a real, I'm going to say Lisk, a lift. And Rockets in the 3-2 zone. Probably 3 or maybe even 4 well-known shooters for Bristol, so Rockets have to move their feet and get out there. High post. Good defense. Game's getting a little bit tetchy. As Amber steps through, goes into Mara. There's not a lot of change coming from that one. 1-on-1 on the wing. Begitza. Probably one of the better one-on-one players in this league that I've seen for a while. She's dangerous, can shoot. She's also strong enough. Lisk might look at that one-on-one. It's going to come back to Mara. It's kicked to Charlotte. She shoots it, and it just comes out. 1-point game, under 2 minutes to go. Oh, and that's the 4th turnover under their own basket. And a wide open 3. Just too much on that from Estella. Mark Townsend, thoughts on these two teams' current rosters versus previous seasons? What a great question. I'll allow all of you to dip in with that one because you'll know the Bristol rosters better than me. As Begitza comes out. Aurier Amadi in. Gives a lot of energy. Some good scoring under the rim as well for Aurier. Defensive whiz. Remember, Rockets' Lindsay Cleary, top scorer is currently out. Chrissy, 5 seconds to go. Charlotte gets that one blocked. 0.9 seconds left. Rockets have got no timeouts left. As Coach Luque tries to call it, will they recognise the shot clock at 0.9? And no, they didn't recognise it. So, Rockets, I think, fortunate to be in the lead at the moment after being 9 up not 2 minutes ago. If you've joined us and you're thinking this is a 1-point game, well, you're right, but it wasn't. What a great pass inside, and both coaches now with no timeouts left. Amber to Charlotte, reverse to Chrissy. Rockets will look for a little bit of senior leadership in this sort of last part of the possession. And it goes to Chrissy, just comes out. Not a good offense for the Rockets again. Aurier to Mara, back to Kim. Estella with the ball. Hannah with the 3, and she splashes it home. And the Flyers go up 4 with 10 seconds to go. Have the Rockets seen the shot clock again? 5 seconds. They have. Chrissy launches one. Doesn't get it, but they get a shot off. And what a half of basketball. For those of you that have been in the building and on YouTube, 34 for the Rockets, 38 for Bristol. And it was not 4 minutes ago that Bristol seems they couldn't score, stuck on 25 points, and have suddenly got themselves shifty, and they are now up to a 4-point lead. So, just overheard Coach saying, I'm not going to go to the change room, you can go there, you can sort it out, you know what to do. And as we spend a couple of minutes just with some of the halftime clips, some really interesting stuff to look at. We will be back in less than 10 minutes and we'll give you an update on the stats, and then we are very much looking forward to a excellent second half of basketball between the Flyers and the Rockets. We shall see you soon. Okay, and welcome back, everybody. And you have had a little bit of time to rest up. I've had a little bit of time, get a quick drink, and we're having a look at some of these halftime stats. I think it's safe to say Lisk for the Rockets is leading the pace with 11.6 rebounds. Much more balanced with Begica with 9, Mara with 8, Hannah Wallace with 8, banged a really important 3 for them and gave them the swing of the lead actually for 38-34. So as I said at the end of the half, really good half of basketball, really good for the spectators, both on and off the stream to look at. And I think there's a couple of key things for us to see now, because sadly Lindsay Cleary's had to go to hospital with a completely accidental finger in the eye and has caused a bit of damage, slight cut there. She's fine. She wants to stay. She said, "Oh, coach, I can probably play, but you can't really see," which is probably unsafe. So she's gone with the med team and she's off to the Royal Berks, and we wish her all the best. And the Rockets will miss her. There's, even though only 2 points in the 7 minutes, but defense, rebounding, maturity, things like that. So great opportunity for another player now on the Rockets, because these are games which, against this tough Bristol team, they're games you could be losing or maybe should be losing. So someone can step up, and equally for the Bristol team, they had a good opportunity to bring that lead down and get their noses in front with some real experience of 4 of these players being from WBBL experience before. So they've used that really well to build themselves a 4-point lead. So let's keep an eye out for that. Really enjoyable first half to call. Really enjoyable to have so many of you on the stream as well. So let's keep that going. And we are up and running, and the first possession goes straight to the Flyers. And it turns the corner. Good rebound by Elia. Tiona starts at the point. Safi drives in. Oh, it just misses the layup. Good offense and defense by both teams. Ball skipped, foul called on the arm. As Begica attacks the basket again. And Amber Thompson gets called for a reaching foul there. Kim King controls it, throws it inside to Mara. Goes up, nice looking hook shot. High level looking right hand hook over that left shoulder. And that's a 6-point lead. Tiona picks it up. Out to Elliott. She's finds Safi Jarju underneath. Nice pass by Elia Ando. Rockets staying in man-to-man coverage. Bristol trying to find Mara as Elia picks it off. And Kim spins, steps. And foul called on Kim King as she sportingly helps Amber Thompson up off the floor, which we like to see. Well done, Kim. Good defensive possession by the Rockets on that one. Pick and pop action for Safi. And Amber's just got flattened. And she steps back for the 3 and whaps it home. Good reply by Amber Thompson after getting run over. And in comes Kim. Goes off that high ball screen. Switched by Tiona. Goes back. What a move by Mara. What a finish. 3-point game. Safi goes to Big Eats, a good finish by Elia. Safi, I think, threw it to the ref. What a great couple of minutes for first 3 minutes of real high quality basketball. Both teams. First half, 10 turnovers for the Rockets and 5 for the Flyers. Rockets averaging close to 30, so sounds strange, but they'll be more pleased with that. Good inside offense there by the Flyers. Christina will get herself a pair. She's only shot 1 free throw so far and made it. This will put her into double figures. And she makes that. Mara's got 12. The Geets are now in 10. And the double figure gang gets that one to roll in as well. Well defended by Flyers. The Geets is all over that one. Flyers just changing their defensive coverage on that ball screen. And another steal. And that puts the Flyers up by 9, again in 3 steals in a row. 3 defensive possessions and some good offense by them. But the Rockets just turning that one over too easily and giving the Flyers a flyer. I bet that's been said about 100 times, isn't it? So yeah, what a start to this game for the both teams. Actually, really good quality for the first couple of minutes. Then Flyers just 2 really smart plays, one by Begitza and one by, I think the second was Hannah Wallace as well. So really tough for the younger, less experienced Rockets team to get that ball into the working area, which they tried to do very early on. So Coach Luque, quite rightly, just settling his team down, seeing if they can get themselves back into this now. So, yep, if there's any of you, now up to 70 of you on the stream, if any of you got anything you'd like to proffer or ask or suggest, if you were coaching either team, anything you'd do differently, if you were playing, anything you do differently, that's a good one. We're all much better off when we're watching as players, that's for sure. So straight out the timeout, no subs made, I don't believe, nothing for the Rockets. Foul called on Begitza. And there's the sub for both teams. In comes Lisk, and straight away. So Christina with just a second foul, I believe. She's out, and in comes Lisk. Lisk made a real big change in the game early on. 10 seconds on the shot clock. Lisk, oh, great pass. And stolen again by the Flyers. What a move. Good rebound by the Rockets. Out of bounds. And Amber Thompson will control the ball, and here comes Tiona McKay. Here's the action to get Chrissy the opening. Can't find it. Amber kicks it. 7, 6 seconds. 5, 4, 3. Tiona gets it up. Aurier with a hand. Rockets struggling at the end of shot clocks at the moment. Can't quite get the ball to the right people with an advantage. And Kim, well defended by Amber, goes to Aurier, who just counter drives, kicks it to the corner. And end line blue with 2 seconds to go on the shot clock. What have the Flyers got here in their 2 second out of bounds? Into the last 5 minutes of the third. Mara, it's going to be, no, not off in time. Coach Oakey says, Mara, no problem, and that's exactly the right thing to say to your centre. Out of the game comes Chloe, and in comes Layla. Good depth by the Bristol team with real good quality coming. Good effort to rebound by the Rockets here. Liss just gets it up, out of bounds, and somehow the Rockets get the ball. Should be new 14 seconds, ball hit the rim. Chrissy, and Lisk fights for another one. Doesn't quite get it to go. Rockets currently down 11-5 in this quarter. Hannah with a beautiful looking corner three. As they build that lead now, Rockets are going to need to find some scoring from somewhere. And is it Liss that's got it? Not quite. Reversal. Hannah, dangerous in the one-on-one, and cuts the corner, kicks it out to Kim. She looks for a deep one. She does. That puts the lead up to 15. In comes Charlotte. Coach Luca, Lisk for three. No answer on that one. So Rockets now just taking a series of easy shots. Bristol going through the motions, finding the right people at the right time. Mara, and that's another two. Coach Luque doesn't want to call his second timeout because he'll only have one left for the rest of the game, but he can't keep going. He's at 17 down at the minute. From 9 up. Amber Thompson doesn't get it, but Lisk's going to get another one. And foul called. That'll be 2 shots to break the deadlock. And lots of subs. Lots and lots of subs from both teams. Let's keep an eye on those. What a run there by the Flyers. Tiona with a chance to stop that run after they've only scored 5 points so far in the first 8 minutes. And they still haven't scored another one. And they still haven't. And foul there on Mara, 15 blue. Couldn't actually see that one, but foul was called. Baseline out of bounds. Charlotte takes it out of bounds. And here comes the three from Chrissy, and she gets one to drop at last, says the Rockets, as it's 14 is the difference. And the Rockets crowd start getting a bit louder. Victoria, it's a skip. And good rebound. Elia with the rebound. And another one that looks a bit long from here. Who's going to get it? Devereaux gets it. The Rockets start to compete a little bit harder. And that's Bigitsa picks up her third. Good sub to come back in though, the defense of Aurier. Already played about 16 minutes. Elliott makes that one and trims the deficit to 13 in the last 2 minutes. Flyers in team fouls as she composes herself. Much improved from the free throw line until then. And away come the Flyers. There's Layla in transition. Chloe's got the reversal. Good hands. Oh, Tiona, foul, and good attempt, good defense, great transition offense, puts the afterburners on, flies through, and Estella just gets a fistful of it as that's Layla Jepson hobbling out to the bench. As Tiona misses another one. The Rockets are going to really need to get the pressure back on and really need to knock some of these in to keep the scoreboard going. They're back to 12 down. If the Rockets can get this under 10 without Lindsay and without Jade and with the quality of Bristol going into the fourth, they would have done really well. And referee stops Victoria. Well done by teammates. Any NBA supporters out there will know that there's a certain way to get your teammates away. Referees looking to see what's happened here. Looked like there was some frustrated athletes out there. Not entirely sure what it was, but the referees have stopped it. I think Elia caught hold of her and they just went back at each other 1-to-1. Victoria's exited the court stage right. So we've not entirely sure if I can be of any use to you and what has actually happened, because the replay that we managed to get was excellent. The replay that we got was really good. And it said that in transition there seemed to be some accidental contact between Elliot and Victoria, and then both players reacted to each other. Pretty frustrated. The referees have got a bit of work here to sort out. I'm trying to look at the benches, and the referees are talking to the table. And the coaches are involved. Everyone trying to plead their case. We've got subs trying to come in. And we've got assistant coaches helping. If we get it, we'd need to see it earlier than that, because the reaction was from it looked like an accidental elbow. So I don't know whether we can actually get that one. Good replay system. And in all of that, you've seen the Rockets come back from being 17 down at one point, I think, to 12, and a free throw to get it even closer. And we're still waiting for the referees to unpick what exactly is going on. So it's as good a time as any for you to let us know what you think has happened, or a view you had. But from here, pretty simple, that inadvertent action causes a reaction, both players frustrated. Oh, I think we might be nearly there now. Hang on, the referees come. So what have we got here? You've got, it looks like, hang on a minute. Have we got any technicals, or what have we got here? I think we've got a technical foul against Rockets. Hence Mara is shooting it for Victoria, who she came in for, who went out injured or frustrated, whatever that was. Not sure what we've got next though. And it looks like it's Bristol ball on the sideline. So anyone that knows the rules more than me, feel free to chip in, but that's where we are. So, oh, jump ball, and right, the normality of the game has now appeared. So we're now back to where we were before. And that's Helen supporting Lisk, old teammates, I believe. What great teammates you would have been. There's a reversal. And foul called. And Elia is going to go to the line to try and get this back to 11. Ah, thank you, Face. Veronica. Sorry about that. Did I say her name incorrectly? Apologies if I did. I don't think she's here at the moment. Oh, yeah, she's back in the game now. Good to see everyone back competing. 12 points. In the background, you'll see some of the men's team turning up as well. Good feast of two great games here. 12-point difference here. The Flyers. Oh, nice move. Charlotte snaffles a rebound. In comes the Rockets to get it back to 10 or 9. Good movement. Safi finds Tiona under 6 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and Safi flicks it up, doesn't get the roll. Oh, I said Victoria. Oh, apologies. Veronica. Sideline. Third foul on Elliott. 12 seconds to go. Big possession. Flyers in the penalty. Travel called. 10 seconds to go. Luque would ideally want a wide open 3 to finish this quarter from Chrissy. 7 seconds to go. Ball screen by Lisk. And Safi up, and it just misses. Foul called. End line ball. We're not, I think that was on 6 black Tiona. So 0.5 seconds to go. This is going to be a 12-point lead going into the fourth for the Flyers. And it's, I don't really know. So defense there by the Rockets. And end of the third, and we have a, well, action-packed third quarter for both on and sort of off the court there. So 12-point gap. Flyers have really projected their lead in that one, off the back of some terrific defense and some good shooting as well. Rockets struggled a little bit. Remember I said to you, Rockets lost Lindsay Cleary after playing only 7 minutes, about 7-8 minutes, with a inadvertent finger in the eye. We nearly lost 2 other players in a slight scuffle, but they've managed to stay in the game. Well managed by the officials. And Flyers at the end of all that, 57 after 38 at the half, and Rockets 34 has managed to get 11, but at some points they were struggling with only 2 points in the first 7 or 8 minutes. So yes, we are in for a final quarter, and I'm saying if Rockets can manage to get themselves some offensive rhythm, at the moment, difficult to see where that's going to come from, but fortunately, the stats team have just handed me the stats, and the numbers now for Begeets has 13, Mara 15, Hannah Wallace has 13. So some real leadership by those 3. Lisk stays on 11, Elia with 6, Safi with 7, Karpova with 8, Amber Thompson with 6. So Rockets really need some offensive firepower if they're going to get ahead in this game. They're going to start with Chrissy, with Charlotte, with Tiona, with Elia, and with Ezekiela Lisk. So good starting group. Begeets back in, Veronica back in, Hannah in, Kim and Aurier in. So here we go, fourth quarter starting, game on. Rockets starting in zone. Kicked out, wide open 3, just comes out. Oh, foul called. Begeetsa, I think that's probably going to be her fourth, if I remember correctly. As Elliot shakes off the wrist injury. She's already a sore wrist, I think. And she will come out whenever. I think our sports therapist, Ben, is one of the busiest guys in the court today. Thank you for therapists off the high street. Ben being very active today, keeping players on the floor. Rockets a little bit clumsy in their offense. And it goes to Safi, kicks it out to Tiona. Off the other leg, doesn't get it. Not quite sure what happened there, but Tiona just missed the layup. And another good opportunity went missing for Rockets. Mara kicks out, Rockets nowhere near that one. Out comes Chrissy. Tiona with the ball. Lisk reverses it to Chrissy. Back to Lisk in the one-on-one. She likes that one. Don't quite get it. Safi saves it. Another great save by Safi. Chrissy needs to make this one. Doesn't get it, but gets fouled. 3 free throws. I don't know if we have a replay of that one, but that seemed quite minor. But the we'll be ever grateful for televisuals. Yep, there we go. Right in front of the referee. Oh, Chrissy drops that one in. And that one. So there you go. Rockets now. As I said, it's a 10-point game. Can they trim this lead down? Difficult. Well, now the Begeets are out. That means a lot of the scoring is probably going to be from Hannah. Maybe from Mara. Aurier with a deep three. Charlotte doesn't control it. Goes out. Hannah likes to look at that one. And it goes out of bounds. Subs, in comes Chiara. So Di Stefano comes in, Devereaux out. And Hannah straight away picks up full court. Tiona keeps it. Good defense by the Flyers, getting Rockets down to 7 seconds. And another poor ending, unfortunately, for Rockets at the end of that, as Aurier goes flying through the lane, gets fouled. It's 10 points. Mara gets the entry pass, reverse skip to Hannah. First step travel. Bristol giving a few opportunities here for the Rockets to get back at it. Can they find a way of scoring? Finds Chrissy. She shoots it from the wing. It just comes out. Looked good here, right in front of me. It was straight. Amber Thompson in, and out comes Tiona. Game stuck at 10. 7:20 to go. Bristol had a big lead. And yeah, good defense then by Chrissy. Hannah just mistimed the spin. Another turnover by Rockets without getting a shot off. And I think Coach Luque is going to have to try and find a solution for the end of shot clocks. Because at the moment, this is stolen by Di Stefano. Can they look after it? And Amber misses that one. And that's 6 trips on the bounce without a good looking shot for the Rockets. And there's 6 minutes to go and they're 12 down. And with Begitza coming back in and foul being called on the floor. And Chrissy. Coach Luque. Trying his best to move his pieces about and see what he can get. With Ellie out injured now, Lindsay out injured, Jade not here. So there's a bit of challenge for Rockets and they get another steal. And foul called as Chiara goes flying into the advertising boards. She pushes in transition and gets a little bump along the way and ironically goes into the sign that sells the grippy socks as she slides there without gripping. Right, Tiona's into the game and fumbles it to Safi and finds Lisk as she scoots. A little bit quick on that, didn't get the ball down quick enough, good call. It's another good move, there you go. Begitza comes back in, 4 fouls. Probably the experience of her is the one that will maybe take this game a bit far out of Rockets' reach. They need to get 12. They need 14 points, and they've only scored 47. As Tiona for 3 misses that one. First 3 quarters, Bristol shot at 50%. Good rebound by Safi, and 31% from 3. With Rockets at 23% from 3, and they're going to need to make some shots because the time is running down at under 5 minutes to get a 14-point deficit. Lisk, Amber gets a piece on it. At the moment, it's broken possessions by Rockets. And Tiona throws that one up and doesn't get anything. Kim finds the corner, and there's another one. And that's the last time, that's the second time out for Coach Luque as he sees the lead go to 17. brave fighting by the Rockets, just can't get themselves on the scoreboard. Really struggling. From a 22-point first quarter to only 12 in the second to 11 in the third, and struggling with only 3 in the fourth with 4 minutes to go. And this talented Bristol roster, who lie 10th currently in the league, which has nothing to do with the way this league's going to finish, 1 below Rockets, but currently looking like they're ready to play anyone in this division. What a great statement to be able to make. So we have about 70 of you joined us, and we really thank you for that. We've really enjoyed your company. We've enjoyed you being with us. Thank you for your comments, and thank you for your being part of that. We're going to try and get a quick interview post-game as well, so just hang on for that one. And at the moment, barring a huge swing of form, we've got a Flyers victory on the cards. Can that timeout from Coach Luque do anything to swing the balance? And as soon as I say that, out they come. How simple was that, says Coach Luque, with and one for Lisk. Great pass by Amber Thompson. And that really was easy as well. And she makes that one. And right now, Chrissy comes in, currently 2 for 10 from the line, from the 3-point line. Good call. And when Lisk sees that back, she's going to see that one. She's frustrated, and you're going to see it on here as she gets that ball. Her foot's down, and she's got at least a step and a half before the ball touches the floor. So that somehow has gone all the way around to and a bit long, that one. 14 points in 3.5. Stranger things have happened. And Lisk tries to shoot over the 6'5" Mara. Not going to get much change out of that one, sadly. And it's a number of those. Good defense by Amber Thompson. It's a number of those choices at the end of shot clocks as Kim King. Great rebound. It's a number of those choices that the Rockets could be ruining. Amber goes back, scoops it up, gets nothing. Tough shot, that one. The shot quality that the Rockets are creating is just, they're like 3 or 4 out of 10. It's not the sort of quality that is needed, as Mara just lays it in, and Coach Luque takes his 3rd and final timeout as Flyers can smell the victory here. Up 16, 2.5 to go. Playing a team that's struggling to punish you on the scoreboard. So both teams juggling injuries and fitness and all the other bits and pieces that go with it. And currently the Flyers are doing a great job. And I said before when I saw this team, I think I've noticing that Cristina Lopez Alvarez hasn't played either, so must be medical, must be some kind of injury or illness there. She is here with the team but isn't playing. As you have a look into Coach Luque's final timeout of the game, and with 2.5 to go, it's all but over. And he's a reminder that these Rockets teams, and the ladies teams in particular, always get better throughout the season. They'll get some players back healthy, and they'll also get better. So he's not too bothered about, oh dear. It's another foul by Mara, and Amber takes another whack, and she gets up. She's got 2 free throws. Best time to score when the clock isn't ticking. But yeah, as I was saying, both of these teams you can expect to get better as well. Early season still, first third of the season for them. Amber just misses that one, a little bit to the right. Makes the second one. Tiona comes in. Chiara goes out. It's 15 points in 2.5 minutes. And I think the experience we've got, I would say, probably 3 players on that Bristol team who are WBBL experienced. And Rockets still, they need to score a lot quicker than this. And Safi knocks one in, 13 points. Can they rattle this Flyers team in the last 100 seconds? Oh, Rockets need to be up, they need the ball. They can't stay behind and watch the Flyers just run the clock out. As Kim with the 3 to finish the game is what it looks like. Puts the lead back up. And if you see, that was Begitsa to Mara, Mara to Kim. Really the experience showing. And a 16-point difference. Remains to just say well done, really, and Mara will ice that one by the looks of it. Oh, wrong way, I think. Begitsa trying to tip that out for offense. Chrissy, she whacks one in. 46 seconds to go. Coach Luque's hands don't come off his hips. They will just think about maybe a head-to-head. Maybe another bucket would help the Rockets on the head-to-head as Elliot taps that one away. And with a 13-point lead, timeout called by Coach Oki. He will organise his troops for the last 8 seconds of their shot clock. And Veronica comes in, Mara goes out. After a big stat line for her. So we're back into a reminder that the last time these two teams played, the Rockets edged it 65-57. And a slightly different scoreline at the moment with the Flyers up 13, 69-56. So they've reversed that one as Rockets still continue going through in the cup. And here we go in the last 8 seconds of that shot clock. Begitsa comes to get it. Switch. And that's a foul by Elliott. With 1 foul to give. her fourth personal, 26 seconds. And Hannah just walks past Tiona and lays it up for 2. And this will be, should be the final possession of the game for the Rockets. And Veronica gets stolen back by Safi. That'll be 2 shots for her. And it's (56-71) with Jarju at the line to make it 56-71 still. She misses a pair and Chrissy runs it down. Throws it off Bagit's leg. A smile by Rice, smile by both of them. And the Rockets will enter this one with 2.8 to go. Hopefully they'll want to get a shot off to finish. But it's stolen. And almost fitting, really, that Rockets struggling to get a shot off at the end, because they have really struggled in this latter half of this game to find the rhythm that they needed. So in it goes to Chrissy. That's an air ball to finish. Tough one at the end, and a tough play and a tough game for the Rockets, who have suffered some losses in their team and struggled to find good rhythm. And congratulations will go to the Flyers, because that is a roster that can compete with anybody in the top 3 or 4 in this league, no doubt, after their win against Thames Valley last week, sorry. And a really enjoyable game as you start to see Mara in the presence that she gave throughout the game, both offense, defense, and in transition, helping the team with getting the ball to the right people in that half court. There's some really outstanding performances from this Flyers team and some real talent. And what we'll try and do is we'll try and get Mara here for a quick interview. If you stay on the stream for 30 seconds, we'll see if we can get Mara over here. And whilst I just get myself ready for Mara with her 30 minutes, 17 points, 7 rebounds, shooting 8 for 10 from the field. She's going to be joining us. We'll just get the sound sorted out and we will hear from young Mara, who's been a real presence in this league and in this game. Exciting times for her as her Flyers team starting to put some performances together. We'll just get that ready and you can see. Okay. All right, and we are live. Mara, can you hear me okay?
I can hear her, but I can't hear you. No.
Give us one moment, we're nearly there. There's our tech team
there we go.
running around. Okay, Mara, you can hear me?
Yes, again, sorry about that.
No, you don't apologise. In fact, thank you for your performance today on our live stream as well. That went out to NBL, and congratulations to you and the Flyers. give us your thoughts on the game first off. Second time you played each other after the cup loss you had.
Yeah.
How did you bounce back?
Well, after the first game what I had, obviously we knew we were going to come back here the next weekend, and we knew we needed to improve our performance.
Yeah.
I think we were head-to-head on the first game, but we knew we needed to up our defense, make sure that every time they press us, we had a press break for it, ready to go. And I think we were ready to come in and give it all. And I think the change that we had on our defense on the game made the difference today.
Yeah.
And just we played together, we played as a team. I thoroughly enjoyed it today. It was amazing.
Yeah, you looked as though you were enjoying yourself as well. And the Flyers look like they've found a bit of form at the moment. You've obviously got some experienced players that have joined the group this year. Coaching team are obviously enjoying coaching you, working with you. How does it feel as a group? Amazing.
That we have a bunch of amazing girls on the team. I know some of them, obviously, when I play in Cardiff. I play with Kim, with Chris in the past. And just getting to know everybody on the team has been amazing. They are great to play with. I think as we go on and as we move through the season, you can tell that we are getting more comfortable with each other, more comfortable with everybody, how they play. And obviously from the coaches as well, it's just been amazing.
Yeah, and no team yet is undefeated in your league as well. So with Ipswich dropping a game, you must be thinking that your position in the league at the moment isn't the one that you're going to stay with, I'm sure. Yeah,
definitely. Since the beginning of the season, obviously we had a rough patch to start with, but our goal is to make the playoffs. Our goal is to be there between, those first 4 teams. So we're gunning for that. We're aiming for that. So definitely. Yeah.
Well, absolutely. Well, we've selected you as a player of the game, 17.7 rebounds, but more than that, your influence all across the game is outstanding. So thank you for being in the league. Thank you for being over here, and we really enjoy watching you. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much for having me.
Pleasure.
Thank you.
Take care.
Thank you.
And that, ladies and gentlemen, brings us to a close, fittingly, with some terrific words from Mara there. And what a way to speak about your teammates and your team and taking some responsibility. And they did exactly what she said after that loss there. So we will be back another time shortly. Stay on the stream as well. You'll watch the Rockets Division 1 try and keep their undefeated start of the season to a team ironically they lost to in their pre-season friendlies. But thanks to the Flyers from Bristol, they took the battle of the air today against the Rockets. I'm sure the Rockets will be back again and come back for another day fighting. From all of us here at Loddon Valley, we say thank you. Thanks to our amazing team on the stream, and particularly for Jade in guiding us through this journey seamlessly as ever. Thanks very much, and we shall see you again soon. Goodbye.